Hello, Taurus. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. So, how have you been? Oh my God, this Taurus full moon really hit hard. Well, it hit me with a lot of migraine and a lot of need for rest and healing. So, I don't know about you, but please let me know if you've been coping with that as well. It was all about the body, resting the body, and giving it enough hydration as well as a good diet. Okay, so let me know how that felt for you. Now, today we're going to do a you versus them, but obviously it can be any other person that is currently in your life that you need to be aware of what is going on. So I just wanted to check in with the current energies right now, your situation. And it looks like you all kind of like stop sacrificing yourself, your time, your love. You're making changes that are only for your highest good and putting a lot of focus on healing as well. All right. Like some type of situation in your life may have um, become quite stagnant. Okay. This could be in love, but it could be in other situations. And it really exhausted you. And I feel like it exhausted you to a level where you were like, you know what? Let me just take a step back and let me just work on my healing, focus on my healing. And then a new chapter kind of like opens up naturally, right? Like it's when you kind of like release the control and then like a new chapter or a new movement starts to unfold because you kind of like let it over to the universe. Okay. Still, I do see some sort of mental conflict here. So you're not like, even though there is a new opportunity or a new pathway opening up for you, you may still be a little bit in a confused state. Like, okay, which direction do I go now? All right. So let's see. Oh, yeah, coffin coming through. New beginnings, liberation, reborn and transition, and tragic endings. Well, I hope there is no tragic ending in this, but yeah, it does talk about like something ends and a new chapter begins, and you might be still in that transformation or transition time. Then we have the snake. So some of you may need to be a little bit careful with some sort of competition or enemies, frenemies, things in that nature could be coming to the surface around this time. Obviously, we are also in a Scorpio energy. So yes, that could be like people that have been false or masking things, and all that they've been hidden is coming to the surface. So the other woman, look over your shoulder. I don't feel like this is for each and every one of you, but there are definitely some sneaky behaviors that you need to be careful of. All right. So let's start with your energy and then we'll check in with the other person. What's your energy? Three of Swords. Okay, so that is a betrayal that is going on, heartbreak. People may have said things or done things. I'm hearing like actions speak louder than words. So I don't know if you, yeah, Queen of Swords. Exactly. Actions speak louder than words. You're focused on healing here. You're focused on like you're gaining clarity in regards to a situation. You're seeing things clearly. You're detaching yourself a little bit from the emotions, and you're starting to see that in order to heal fully and completely, you may need to cut someone off or something off in your life that has been repeatedly kind of like hurt you. Okay, a lot of you are going a little bit inward, or maybe even detaching yourself from a Virgo individual, trying to gain some more knowledge, some more seclusion time, some more inner wisdom. Okay, and I feel like you're getting definitely there, as spirit is guiding you in this direction, and you do feel supported as well as synchron like how do I say that, like synchronistically in tune with the universe is what I'm hearing. So yeah, no more sacrifices. What's going on with the person that you are dealing with? We've got the Seven of Wands. So you're dealing with someone that is probably also pushing you away a little bit right now. There is definitely some sort of defensiveness that is going on. They're not allowing you to get close to them, to get close to their heart. No matter what you say, it's like they're always being a little bit defensive. And look at that. We've got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this was someone that may have gone through some sort of abandonment issue. They feel quite alone. They feel left out. However, they also feel like they need to defend themselves and protect themselves. Yeah, very close off. Four of Pentacles. This is someone that is not showing you any sort of emotion, not letting you close, like I said before, but still holding on to you though. All right. So that's why perhaps you want to have like a clear conversation with them, because you feel like they're energetically still tied to you. However, it's not like moving forward. And I'm also hearing like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So no matter what you do, you feel like things are not progressing. Okay, we got the Lovers card, so there is some sort of decision that they need to make, whether you are aware of it or not. I feel like you are, and I feel like you are making the decision for them because they've been taking way too long on that. Yeah. 8 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Hangman is coming through here. So it looks like both of you seem to have like some sort of timeout period that is very necessary for this connection. Emotionally, this person feels also very depleted, and that's why they may have not been able to give to you. You may have been suspecting that they have someone else, since there is a 2 of Pentacles, and a 2 of Pentacles does indicate that there could be like other obligations in their life, right? Like other priorities. And when someone does not prioritize the relationship, you may feel extra abandoned and hurt or betrayed, right? So it could be just simply like, them focusing more on career, money, family, like other things that are having priority for them right now. What are their intentions actually? Like, let's see. The 4 of Wands reversed. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I'm getting, this is not going to be for all, but I'm getting that there is some sort of laziness almost here, right? Say, for example, you're living with this person and they don't do anything to provide, they don't do anything to keep it maintained or whatever. There is some sort of laziness that I am picking up on, right? There is like, this person does not want to do the inner work or do the outer work, whatever it is. It looks to be like a very significant thing that you keep on kind of like rehearsing to them, and they're like not doing what they're supposed to do, right? So because of that, there is like no harmony in this connection, or there is no stability, and this person is not working on that stability. Now, it could also be like maybe you are planning to get engaged or something, and this person does not want to put the money aside or put the work or make the planning. So the planning in regards to having like some sort of reunion or a next step in this relationship is not being done. And to you, that may feel obviously like, okay, this person is not prioritizing this connection. What's going to happen next? Okay, because I feel like with that coffin and the snake, you already know what to do. I don't feel like I should tell you, because you've already made up your mind. Like, the clarity is coming. If not, you're going to get that clarity. Yeah. We've got the King of Swords and the actually reverse King of Swords and the Moon. In the bottom of the deck, we've got the 4 of Swords coming through. So, yeah. This is not someone that is ready to talk. Not from an honest perspective. So what they would most likely do is retreat themselves, kind of like become very mysterious, make you kind of like get addicted to wanting to know something or wanting to have that closure. This is someone that is disguising themselves because they don't have anything nice to say at this point. Okay, like, kind of like feel like almost where I'm at, with this reading, but it is what it is, like, just look it up yourself. King of Swords reversed to the Moon is not an indication of like clarity. There is like this energy of like constantly putting you in that confusion and being secretive and not being upfront and honest, right? Just to keep you hooked, just to keep you right where you are. So there is some sort of power control, because the King of Swords in the reverse is absolutely not an energy that is nice to deal with. They can be very critical, they can be very judgmental, overly judgmental, they could be hurtful in their words, they are mentally quite abusive, okay? Like mentally they can put you in like a very abusive type of state. So whomever you are dealing with, I am about to say that this is not a person that you want to be around at this point. Like they can do people harm with the things that they say and do. So again, action does speak louder than words. So what is the outcome? Yeah, disappointment here. Yeah, outcome is the World with the Four of Swords. So this is just a very clear reading to me. Like a lot of clarity coming through once you kind of like detach yourself, focus on your own healing as well as your own happiness. And the World does indicate that like this chapter needs to be closed. And when you do close that chapter, make time and make sure that you are healing in a proper way. Okay, so the World and the Four of Swords does tell me that this, like the worst is kind of like over. So it will not repeat itself, and that's like the best thing, because when you are dealing with this type of energy, you don't want to continue with that. You were striving so hard to get some sort of solution, but you didn't get that. So then you have to kind of like remove yourself from it. And also like with that sacrifice card coming through, stop sacrificing yourself. It says let go of logic and trust your intuition. Even though there is a lot of logic here, and I do feel like you need to use your logic, but also I do feel like it has to do with the things that this person is saying to you, Taurus. Like whatever they're saying is not logical. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. Nurture yourself. Soon you will have a lot of spiritual connections as well as understanding of why things happen the way that they happened. The World card is the Lord of Karma, as Saturn, and currently it is in the retrograde in Pisces. So there are a lot of things that are coming back from the past here. But yeah, there is eventually, I do see like some harmony coming in here, relationship harmony, but it also be saying like, put your focus on other relationships that do bring you peace and harmony. Okay, like detach yourself from relationships that are not giving you any peace or are not allowing you both to have peace, right? Because I feel like you've made your peace honor or your peace offer here. That's what it looks like. I mean, the Queen of Swords to the Star to the Ace of Swords is saying like, hey, okay, you broke me, but I want to kind of like heal this between us. And then the other person's energy is like completely shut off, defensive, and all of that. And you're just like, man, like, let's not flip the script. You broke my heart, and I'm trying to fix it with you. And yet they feel offended for you to want to fix something that they didn't do. Gaslight. Okay. That's what I get. This is kind of like someone not taking, like, they spit in the hand of the feeder. You know, like that type of energy is what I'm getting. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, which is in Sagittarius season. So next month you will get your answer. So this is a very specific date, okay? Like around the full moon in Gemini in December. I believe it's like the 4th of December, I believe. I'm not sure, but around that time you will get your answer, and you will know that you made the right decision and the right choice. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this reading helped you and who this is talking about. Maybe it is not even talking about your partner, but it could be talking about someone else. So let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.